Hello and welcome to some more Train Simulator 2020 content, where today we're going to be tackling the Great Western Mainline once more, as we're doing what? Busy weekday evening in charge of the 1806 to Frome. To compound issues, however, the word has been received that a train running ahead of you is having problems. Never. Do your best to keep to time. So we are going from London to Watset. Yeah, London to Watset, to those who don't know, is London bloody Watset, Paddington. That's the word. That's the kiddie. That's the place. That's where you wanted to go. You want to go from London Paddington, not London to Watset. You can try London to Watset if you want. I don't really know if that's going to help you all that much, but we're going from London to Watset. Great Western Railway. When you get a chance to, rename some railway stations across the network, change Paddington to London to Watset. I promise everyone will know what London to Watset is. This is the 1706 Great Western Service 2 thingamajig, calling it doohickey, the whatchamaflip, the thingamabob, and the doohickey. Right, before we continue, okay, today you're at the hands of 43002, a Valenza engine class 43 power car. You'll be driving as far as Reading, where another driver will take over for the drive to Frome. That's your brief over and done with. As soon as the clock hits 1806, depart for Twyford. Cool beans. Right, hello. Hello, 43002, before you became famous. There we go. That's what I need. Right. Anyway, now off to Twyford, or Reading, actually. Oh yes. There we go. Quite the scene here at London to Watset. That's going to be a thing now. I'm no longer calling it London Paddington. It's now London to Watset. I'm totally going to go with the fact I didn't actually forget the name for London Paddington and had to really think about it, and then totally just came up with London to Watset. Dear me. Anyway, so we've got 43... okay, yeah, so anyway, 43002 is at the helm, and then, oh blimey, hello. Well, 43097 in First Great Western kind of scheme sitting at the back, the original. Why have we not? Why have we? Hold on, we go to the front. Nope. Oh, you wally. Okay. Well, whilst I'm doing that, let's play with this, aren't we? Right, tail lights should be fine. Tail right inside. Cab is fine. Ah, there we are. Oh, speeding. Slow down. Hello, HST. Love all the colour schemes. Right, so. Oh, for goodness sake. Right, turn you off. Right, go to the back. Okay, we seem to have no lights at the rear. What's going on? What have I done? Just turn you off for a start, otherwise we're going to be done for speeding once more. Come on, slow down. Thank you. Right, what's going on here then? Right, okay, should we... Okay, let's put those back. desk, device, can't do those. Headlights, engine room, cab lights, fine. No. Right. Anybody up there? Nope. So anything around here that I need to do? It's not the end of the world if we haven't got rear lights. It's quite concerning. Hold on. Why? Strange. Let's turn them off. It's peculiar. 43097's lights will not come on. Well, that's that basically. I can't do anything. There's nothing I can do. Have we got internal lights in the carriages going in the Mark IIIs? We do. We've got lights at the front, but the lights at the back don't want to play ball. So 43097 is we're going to call it faulty. We're going to call it a faulty power car and just go from there. I'm speeding once more. That hardly comes as a surprise as I'm having a right faff trying to get this all sorted. Let's just turn that back on. Lean out over the window. How'd you do? Okay. Let's give it the beans. Beans is always good. No, I mean, oh, it's evil! Okay, have we got anything at Old Oak Common? There's something there. And there's just a carriage sat there, just minding its own business. Interesting. Oh, there's the HSTs. HSTs and the Thames turbo units, speaking of which. So anyway, what we're going to do whilst we're in the process of going, so we're just going Twyford and Reading. That's absolutely fine. That's all I need. Slightly peculiar that I can't get these lights going, but I'll live. I'm finding that weird ass sound effect. Oh no, it's because I fiddled with the sound. That's why. Yeah, I fiddled with the sound. That's why I'm hearing that. Anyway, okay, whilst we're poodling along, I'm not having to really worry about anything. Is there anything I can do on here? That's headlights. I'm not having to worry about that. What do I do? Well, it doesn't really matter too much, does it? To be fair. Does that fiddle the back? Nope. Well, okay, we'll just stick it to front. There we go. Doesn't appear to be anything I can do for the rears. But it's not a problem. What I need to do now is just keep an eye on everything in front of me, really. Alright, just see what colour scheme we got. Current. Oh, I say current. Not the current before the green. We'll ignore the fact that the catenary hasn't loaded. We'll gloss over that. It's fine. Sticking with our theme for the Great Western Mainline, the next two scenarios following on from this will be at the helm of a Network Southeast Class 47. And then after that, we're going to be hitting the West Coast Main Line on the Trent Valley with a Class 350, and then we're going to hit the East Coast Main Line for a non-stop run from Peterborough to York with an intercity 225 set. So that is going to be the game plan. Before I forget, if you would like to throw in a recommendation for any routes or trains you want to see me drive, then please do let me know and I'll see what I can do for you. Additionally, if you want to help support the channel, you can do by donating to the PayPal link found down below. Any and all funds go immediately back into the channel to help better the content, not only from this, but for other projects I have in the pipeline. Some of you have donated, and I truly am grateful, and these donations have gone towards getting some of the enhancement packs from Armstrong Powerhouse. Now, these packs I'm getting, I'm only getting them for trains I'm going to be using more often. That's an interesting combination. More often. I'm not going to buy packs for trains I'm going to use, once or twice. I'll buy a pack if I'm going to be using these trains on the regular. Now that, to me, looks like that's going to be used for a rail tour. Once I have done the Peterborough to York on the East Coast Main Line, I'm then going to hit the Cecil Carlisle line at the helm of a green Class 31, doing a rail tour of the whole line. After that, I'm then going to hit the West Coast Main Line again with a Royal Mail Class 325. After that, I'm then going to do the 5 Circle with a 68. So that's the paperwork out of the way. That's going to be the plan of action. If we do a cheeky lean out of window. Let's just go this side. So we're chasing one of the Thames turbo units. No. That doesn't help me either. That's where I want to be. So, 18 miles to go before our first station stop. And then at some point I'm going to do 2 scenarios in the Midland Mainline, one in a First Capital Connect Class 319 and the next in either Midland Mainline or East Midlands Trains liveried 222 Meridian. Ring. Okay, under 15 miles to go. Having a decent run so far. So I don't know where this train is presumably having problems, but as of yet I haven't experienced them. In saying that, I've got some yellows ahead of me. Are you going to change? You going to change? Only just. Well, you know, this is what I don't understand. If I've got a train in front of me that's having problems, shift it to one side, give me priority. Look for it. Yes, thank you, I did acknowledge that. Okay, that's notched down. Step 4 braking. That's my mouse deciding to do its own thing. Come over here. Back down there where you belong. No. Down there. Thank you. Let's knock it up to step 5. Fortunately, we're not due into Twyford at a specific time, so I think we're dandy. Okay, that's just changed. Hold that down, just make sure everything gets released completely. Hi HST. Let's do notch 3. Hi Thames Turbo. And keep the speed at this sort of level, then it just gives me enough time, because that's only just changed to green, so why keep things at this pace? I think we should be dandy. We'll be at the races, as they say. At least I can see what I'm doing. And bosh, here we go. Cheeky zoom. Hey presto. I love that. No lights. We are running as a ghost train. Step down there. Okie dokie. Do you think I can start giving it the beans? Or should we wait until the next signal block? Let's wait until the next signal block, and then we'll give it the beans. And we'll give Greta Thunberg something to complain about. Nice and gentle. Okay. Let's take our customary position. Let's sit just about here. Beans. I approve of that sound. At some stage I may look into the MTU versions of these, but that won't be for a while yet. Okay, so we have under 7.5 miles to go before we hit Twyford. I'd love to know what problems this other train is experiencing that is going to be causing me so much headache. Bye, HST. Bye, HST. Yeah, that fence is really going to deter people. Someone's going to walk up to this fence and go, whoa, can't climb over that. All 2 feet of it. These signals are quite close together. Mind you, it's not going to be a problem. I've got 5 and a bit miles to go, so at this point I'm not too concerned. I can't imagine that whatever's in front of me is going to be stopping at Twyford. My assumption is it's a HST I'm chasing. There's no way the other HST is stopping at Twyford as well, so I think once I've stopped at Twyford, I think all will be fine. But again, I'll bring back to my point. You've got a train ahead of us that says it's experiencing problems. If it's experiencing problems and you know you've got another high-speed service behind you, put it to one side, let us go past, and you're fine and dandy. Okay, under 3 miles to go before we hit Twyford. See if I can get my marks on point. Ugh. Alright, how are we doing on the signal front? Oh, love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. As I say, by the time we've pulled into Twyford and stopped, picked up passengers, and then continued on our merry way, whatever is in front of us should have cleared. And speaking of what's in front of us, we've got another Thames turboing and turboed. That was the wrong time to go back there. Thank you. It's interesting that the signal blocks, Twyford sits right in the middle of this one. What we're doing, 65 miles an hour, there's a mile to go, we'll notch down and we'll put it into what, notch 2? There we go. In fact, would step 2 be... Is it? Might be okay actually. Could be spot on there. But I can always have a play, it's not the end of the world. The thing is, I'm not even... Does it actually tell me when I'm supposed to be in at these places? Oh, I'm due at 1828. Ah, okay. Well, to be fair, I'm chasing another train doing yellow, so... Look, see? See? Oh, hello. I'm chasing the 1803 Paddington to Penzance. Running... Oh, it's running on one power car. Cool. I can claim I'm running on one power car in theory, and I'm doing fine. What's your problem? Move on. Okay, so it was due at 1828, but then if I've got to slow down If this was prototypical, I would have slowed down to half my running speed, plenty of signals ago, and gone from then. So I think I would have been coming in late anyway. I don't think this would have kept to time. Okay, that should be us in the station. Is it? Oh, we're in there. Oh, good. Thames Turbo coming down. Oh, a mixture of colours. Interesting. This power car is creating a lot more noise than my one up front. So I reckon I've got an MTU at the... It's got to be an MTU at the back. I don't know, it might be. Trying to take advantage of recovery time between here and Reading. Alright. Well, I'm going to sit here with you two people. Full notch. Bit of pollution. Go on, girl. Go on. You can do it. Well, whatever's going on with that power car, it's certainly louder than the lead one, that's for sure. Just find it perplexing. I cannot get the lights to play ball. So what time am I doing Reading? 1836. Ooh. Okay. I don't get it. It's running at one power car. So I left at 1806, yeah? Yeah. Penzance train, they're 3 minutes ahead of me. Why? Could you not somehow work it around that you still get your passengers on board, fine. You fling it into Old Oak Common, faulty power car gets taken off, new one is already at the ready, fired up, raring to go, gets put on the back, and then you try and make up some time. Okay, you lose what, 15, 20 minutes? But then you're going to lose more of that if you're running just one power car. Don't know. Curious. That's what I would do. And I would do that legitimately. If I had a train running with just one power car and the road was faulty, I'd be like, okay, right, we've got people on board. We're going to let them know. We're going to give them some like complimentary stuff for all this. We're going to fling them into Old Oak Common, whack a new power car on the rear. Bosh. We're done. We're golden. We're at the races. Or you don't even worry about sticking it onto the rear. You have, I don't know, you have a further two already latched up, so then you have 3 class 43s heading this down. So then once it hits Penzance, it's then done and dusted. It gets backed up into the depot up there, and there you go. Take the HST off and away you go. Take off the faulty one, get it repaired, and you're dandy. You're onto a winner. In the real world, that would never happen. But in my world, it's a simple plan. Easy. Ain't a problem, Governor. He says as he leans back in his big recliner. Spidoop. Knock it down to notch 1 or step 1, or doesn't really matter. Hi, Thames Turbo. Hi, Thames Turbo. Coming in at 15 mile an hour. I think I might have just got this on the money. Thank you. 52. 51. 50. Boom. Let's put it to what? Should we give it un notch? I think un notch is fine. Oh, hello. HST. Thank you. I'm not a fan of the colour scheme. And again, it's what? 25 to 7 and very quiet Reading. Josh. Oops. I think I'm coming in a little bit too hot here. Fortunately, I know I can overrun this signal. If I couldn't, then I'd be in a spot of bother. Because what I don't understand is, if I wanted to get the entirety of the train in, I have to go further up here anyway. And yet, according to the HUD, you sort of a bit hit and miss. So let us hop out of the garb. And yet, if we go down here, you are really making a lot of noise. We find that we're good, we're golden, we're on to a winner, we're cooking on gas. And yet, if you wanted to get out of this particular carriage, nope, you have to go into carriage number B. Why are you kicking up such a fuss? Why could I not get your lights to work, sir? I'll take a well-earned rest. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have thought I was overly taxed at any stage of this, but I appreciate that nonetheless. So how many times was I speeding? 3 times. Improper use of the horn, 4 times. Get in there. Okay, so suppose that's high-speed train FGW white. Cool. Right, standard. The beauty of it, I don't actually know. I think you just get ticks on this because there's no scoring system. I don't think you obviously don't get anything. Right. Anyway, we're ignoring that for the time being because I need to get something worked out. Where am I? Right. No. I need to go into career for this one. Nope. Ah, go away. Here we go. Right, so next is going to be this one, the Slough from Slough. We're then going to be doing Oxford to Reading, and then whatever I said at the start of the video, because I need to go back and watch that so I know what I'm going to be doing after these. I can't remember. See if I can. Can I remember? I'm doing these 2. Then I'm doing... No, I have to go back and watch the video. But anyway, you know my plan. You know my plan better than I do. So, until next time, I shall see you later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.